Article 7, Training. Rule 36, General Administration of Programs. Special Education Personnel.
All personnel employed or contracted by a public agency to provide special education or related services must be appropriately licensed or certified and must have the content knowledge and skills necessary to provide the services for which the individual is employed or contracted.
Licensure is granted by the Indiana Department of Education or other applicable licensing and certification bodies in accordance with established standards.
The person designated as a student's teacher of record must, for kindergarten through grade 12, be appropriately licensed in the area of the student's disability or, where appropriate state licensure is not available, appropriately trained. The person designated as a student's teacher of record for early childhood students must hold an appropriate license to teach early childhood special education.
In addition to being appropriately licensed, special education teachers who teach in public elementary and secondary schools must, with the exception of early childhood special education teachers, meet the requirements of being highly qualified.
Related services personnel who deliver services in their discipline must be appropriately licensed and may not have certifications or licensure requirements waived on an emergency, a temporary, or a provisional basis.
Personnel working with deaf or hard of hearing students who provide sign language transliteration and interpreting services must be appropriately licensed and may not have certification or licensure requirements waived on an emergency, a temporary, or a provisional basis. In addition, a sign language interpreter must be certified to interpret in an educational setting.
Public agencies may allow paraprofessionals and assistants who are appropriately trained to work under the direction and supervision of licensed teachers, highly qualified teachers, or related services personnel to assist students in areas that relate to personal, social, and educational needs.
The public agency must provide and document pre-service and in-service training to paraprofessionals. The training must include training in the role of the paraprofessional related to the role of the professional person providing supervision and direction.
The training for paraprofessionals and assistants must include the specific skills and content knowledge necessary to carry out the assigned responsibilities.
Paraprofessionals and assistants must also receive information on the specific special needs and characteristics of the students with whom the paraprofessional will be working and special education procedures, including the confidentiality of personally identifiable information.
Paraprofessionals who provide instructional support in school-wide programs supported by Title I funds must meet additional requirements.
The paraprofessional in a school-wide program must have a high school diploma or its recognized equivalent.
Paraprofessionals hired after January 8, 2002 must have completed 2 years of study at an institution of higher education or obtained an associate's or higher degree or meet a rigorous standard of quality and be able to demonstrate through a formal state academic assessment knowledge of and the ability to assist in instructing reading, writing, and mathematics.
A paraprofessional does not have to meet the requirements for paraprofessionals in Title I programs if the paraprofessional works in a Title I targeted assistance program as opposed to a Title I school-wide program, unless the paraprofessional's salary is funded in whole or in part by Title I Part A.
The paraprofessional does not provide instructional support, such as a person who solely provides personal care.
Or the paraprofessional is a person who is proficient in English and a language other than English and acts solely as a translator to enhance the participation of limited English proficient students, or only conducts parental activities such as a home school liaison.